Good morning, everyone. This is Carneros, and welcome to Playable Worlds and Stars Reach. We have a show for you this morning. Welcome to the Transplanetary League, the TPL. Yes, welcome. First of all, the playtest just started as well, and it started here on our stream, and we're going to start you off by showing you game footage first. We're gonna go live now to a special part of the TPL station, and we're gonna take you through the first time new user experience as you come into the game. That's not what we're supposed to be showing on screen right now. No, it's not. Can you put that away? And I don't know who's doing that. Is that Sean? That's Thomas. Thomas.
I think it's
Let's
Sean.
oh, it's Sean. Please don't show your
Oh.
Slack or whatever it is that you're doing on there.
Oops.
Thank you.
Okay.
Oh, okay. The
Yeah.
rest of you can see it. Okay. Okay.
Rico was already
That's
blaming
it.
on me for something I was not doing, but okay.
All right. Mi dispiace molto. Okay, there we go. I can see the stream now, and I can see what you're doing. No, go back to the beginning, please.
Yep.
That's not
I
what
know
we
what
want to be showing.
Oh,
Or switch over to Lyric Cam.
I have to exit out to redo it.
Okay, neither of you are ready. That's all right. We're going to talk about lore while they get ready. How many of you, I'm going to ask you to type an X in stream chat in a second. How many of you read the 3-part story that we had on stream called Another Working Day, that we had on the website? It was Another Working Day. If you read that, please type an X in stream chat. Raph wrote it. And at the end, in part 3, you'll remember there was this massive world-eating thing rolling through space, but it was really just a baby. And it was dangerous. And we didn't know what it was. And it was semi-intelligent. We didn't know how intelligent, how self-aware. And it loved show tunes. And particularly, it seemed to love cats. And that pissed off the Ilioni. I don't know if you remember that. You remember that? Well, last night, a messenger came to us with a short coda to the story, a little afterthought. It was written by Raph, but don't tell anyone. But yes. So while they're getting ready, how ready are you guys, by the way? Oh, you're going through
Oh, we're showing it now.
like narrowing
Yep,
it?
we're ready.
Okay, we'll come back to the story then. All right, what you have to do in this first-time player experience is escape this station in distress. So this is one of the creatures, and he's following the instructions as he's going through. It's the new player. He had to get something out of the crate there just then. He's got to equip it. Oh, I know what it is. He's equipping a tool that will help him remove the debris that he's seeing there that's blocking his way. He has to go past that. He can't actually remove those beams with this, but he can remove the lighter debris underneath to create a space where he can crouch down and now get through. If you are a larger creature like a Gertan or a Squatchy, you're going to need to clear it a little bit more thoroughly like that, and then you can get through. If you're one of the smaller creatures, you can be sloppy about how well you cleared the debris. Good idea to save yourself, yes, and that's what the servitors are saying too. Save your state before you jump through this one, just because it's hard to do. Go for it. You can jump across if you're careful. Yeah, perfect. All right, so now he got through pretty easily there. Not too bad, not too bad. Save your state again. All right, now this part, Ooh, okay, the floor is hot down there. Yeah, don't try to do that. Yeah, use the fire suppressor. But luckily you take a little damage first, but use that and then walk around to the other side and take the ladder up. You don't have to clean the whole floor, sir. But yeah, take the ladder up, climb, climb, climb. There, all right. I would save again, by the way, wherever you get an opportunity. Oh no, you finished. Stop and look at all the kiosks.
So here we have the
They
kiosk.
Yeah, look at all of them. There are 5.
This is
That's
brainy
the brainy
scientist.
Yeah, you tell them.
So for brainy scientist, a scientist is able to analyze nearly everything and is a generalist in nature. You receive the gravity gun, the harvester, the helix, and the grapple. You can also assess stats, assess biome conditions, and mass heal. Next, we have the peaceful settler. The settler is the builder, constructs walls, buildings, and colony sites for the betterment of others. They receive the Omni Blaster, the Fabricator, the Terraformer, and the Grapple. You also have access to the Architect skill tree and can set up a homestead, and you know how to craft the Health Booster Medicine. Then we have the Diligent Crafter. The Diligent Crafter is a specialist in the gathering of resources used for recipes and starts without a weapon. You receive the Harvester, Xylo Slicer, Terraformer, and Grapple. You gain more yield from harvesting and have access to forestry, refining, and toolmaking skill trees. Then we have 2 more over here. The Explorer. An explorer canvasses each planet, collecting nav points and discovering creatures and plants. They receive the Omni Blaster, Pathfinder, Harvester, and Grapple. You can also get the ability to set waypoints as you explore and have access to the forestry skill tree. And last but not least, we have the Valiant Soldier. The soldier's role is the safety of other explorers and ranging into the wilderness to gather rare trophies. You receive the Companion Orb's weapon and the Terraformer, a Fortress Shield, and a Grapple. You also have unlocked the powerful chronophasing ability for your Terraformer. You can also see the new kiosk there, which looks really good. So I'm going to choose Scientist. You can see we've unlocked all this stuff. And we can go through the portal. Good luck, Meatbag.
I do want to point out one thing, though, that happened in that. That was not intentional. At one point, he jumped across all the electrical stuff carefully and made it to the other side. He wasn't supposed to make it to the other side. That
Oops.
was a bit of a bug. I didn't want to tell you what was happening there because I didn't want to give away the surprise. But he's supposed to get electrocuted and die, res at the thing again, and get a special tool to help him. So we screwed that up.
Oops. Make sure to get electrocuted, everyone.
And I'm totally getting yelled at behind the scenes for having taught people how to cheat. But I didn't want to give away the surprise that you're supposed to get electrocuted there. But yeah, you are supposed to. Anyway.
Here we are.
Here
We've made it to the space station.
Now pay attention to this place. You should walk around it once. This is going to be more important than it looks like.
There's Rodney.
This is a TPL headquarters here. But there are parts of it that are a good hangout space if you need to meet up with folks. If you want to, tell them where to meet, go meet in the garden section, or go meet by the incoming portals, which is where we were just a moment ago with the little things, little spots on the bottom. Or there's another section opposite end where you can.
There's an amphitheater.
Yeah, it's
lecture
great for giving a lecture.
something like that.
Yeah. And then,
And what's over here? Oh, the mission board.
yep,
This-
there are
Here we can see the missions.
mission boards.
Kill a dangerous shock roach. Harvest. Heal. Kill a flying fish.
Now, keep in mind, you're not going to do those things on this station. You're going to go somewhere and do them.
Let's
Anyway,
go see where we might
haven't
go.
show them where the way is out to go to the things.
And here it is.
Yeah.
The portals.
Stop just
Let me
outside
see.
here and look around. Yeah. Look around. Okay, yeah.
Oh. There we go.
So there are some options there. Welcome to TPL headquarters in space.
Oh, I'm getting shot.
Oh, we didn't check out the hero plaques in the central room.
Oh, let's find those.
Oh, you're going to get killed. All right, try not to do that.
Not today. Where are the hero plaques? Downstairs?
Yeah. No. They're those are the little shiny things on the floor, right?
Oh, you're right. There we are. Look at that. You can
Let's
see the names as you mouse over them.
Oh, yeah. Exactly. All right.
It's really cool.
Yay.
Haven't seen any I recognize yet. Pretty cool. What a great way to honor all the backers
Yay.
who got the hero plaques.
This
Very
is
cool.
a piece of lore. I love it. My name's not in there, unfortunately.
Here's the title shop. I guess we missed that. You can buy titles.
No, we have to wait. That comes later. You don't have any money.
That's true.
You have to go earn it.
All right, and we have these nice mission markers now for the portals.
Nice.
So,
yeah.
Barcatus.
Some of this.
This
It's
is
cool.
not what we plan to focus the whole show on. So let's stop that though and go back to the lore for a moment, because we want to introduce a little bit more about TPL, and we want to introduce C.H.A.R.L.I. So we'll come back in a second. Ready? Let's talk about the lore while you run around on the planet. Can I read a story to you, y'all?
It sounds great.
Okay, here goes nothing. Remembering that the last story was called Another Working Day, this piece is called After Working Hours. The assistant plopped a sad-looking bowl of goop onto her tray and sighed. Do you remember the assistant? She was helping Administrator Bunton in the last section. Yeah. Choices at the TPL cafeteria weren't very appetizing. Pretty much like choices at any cafeteria in the galaxy. Wilted salads, suspiciously perky fruit salads that tasted slightly of fermentation, steaming trays of mystery meat in mystery sauce in an array of mystery flavors, dark brown, that unsettling cream of mushroom color, dark green, probably spicy red, and that purple one that she's never going to try. She went for a couple of cookies and a few pieces of fruit, and the goop sat there quivering slightly, unsettlingly like Glorf, only without the occasional eyeball. And she carried the tray to a table. She watched it slide around and imagined tentacles coming out of it. The room was full of desultory diners who had no choice but to eat at the cafeteria for lunch. There were coworkers waving arms as they continued a debate from their office. There were solitary folks grabbing a moment with a good book or just mindlessly scrolling on their personal devices. Actually, there were whole tables of people scrolling mindlessly, lounging on plastic and steel chairs designed to make them uncomfortable enough to move on and make room for another patron. She found a spot at a pretty empty table and poked a spoon dispiritedly into the goop. It did not scream, recoil, or otherwise react, so she tentatively gave it a taste. It was surprisingly good. She was addressing it vigorously when a shadow crossed over her food. Zobek, nilubiso exetu? A large and handsome Hansian sat down across from her. His cheekbones looked like they'd been sculpted. His shoulders were broad, his biceps bulged. He looked like he'd stepped out of central casting for a drawable movie hero. Except, of course, for his glasses. "Oh, hello," she said, and adjusted the glasses on her own face. "Raluan Lewakrest," he said, introducing himself. He was big and solid enough. He fidgeted in the chair and seemed completely unaware of how physically imposing he was. She shrank back a bit in her seat as he unloaded an impressively stacked plate of mystery meat, salad, rice, and drinks from his tray. "This place is amazing," he said, looking around the utterly bland cafeteria. "I can't believe I'm here." "That's a lot of food," she blurted, instantly regretting it. "I know," he said, looking abashed. "I missed breakfast today and lunch, and will probably miss breakfast again tomorrow. So I figured I'd better load up now since I may not get to later." "It's not healthy to miss meals like that," she said, after he reached for one of his drinks and basically drained it all in one long gulp. She stared at his bobbing Adam's apple as he drank and drank. And when he slammed the glass down and wiped his mouth with his other arm, she noticed that his hands made the glass look tiny. I know. My mom used to say, Tuma lenai, moma lepuna." Oh, it sort of means, eat when the food comes and keep your boat full. "Sorry, I don't know much about Hansian culture," the assistant said. "Keep your boat full?" "It just means don't waste what you're given." "Ooh, is that gloop?" Raluan reached his impossibly muscled arms toward her bowl and was about to dip a massive finger in when he stopped. "Oh, stars, I am so sorry. I almost stuck my finger in your food." Acting like home again. "Sipis, I'm such an idiot." "No, it's okay," she said, even though it was decidedly not okay. But his good cheer was somewhat overwhelming, and there was something about him that seemed like a little boy lost. If she told him to keep his long-fingered hands to himself, he might actually do it. And how often did someone like this even speak to her, rather than gaze past her like she wasn't even there? He'd already pulled his hand back. "Oh, no, it's not. I'm sorry. I don't even know you." Then he grinned at her full blast. "I'd like to know you, though. I'm new here, you know." His eyes were absurdly blue, like tropical ocean blue. Oh, dear. Raluan was a new arrival, working in the new immigration facility that was being set up. "Nothing exciting," he said, "just sorting out the filing system." She loved filing systems, of course, and they immediately fell into a deep discussion. Immigration system was suffering from facet collation drift, as the settler taxonomy was outgrowing the original schema around function and origin. "I'm worried about canonical path collapse between the personality collations and the self-reported profession logs. They're resolving through the same administrative route." He kept pushing his glasses up on his broad Hansian nose as he talked, and he had a habit of pulling them off his face and rubbing under one eye. But his passion for what he did was contagious. "So you have a systems level problem of category entropy over time?" she offered. And he was off to the races again, salting his speech with Luahan she didn't understand, and waving his arms around wildly. She couldn't help but laugh. But enough about me. What are you doing here in this amazing food emporium? What was your day like? She couldn't tell him, of course, not after the day she'd had. Not the whole truth, anyway. Well, she said, it's related to immigration, actually. I work over in special projects, and I've been asked to come up with a branding campaign for, and his eyes got even wider. You work for Bunton? He slammed both palms down on his table, and both trays jumped. Wow, he was strong. He just stared at her. You work for Bunton? He said, caressing the word with his tongue like it was candy. She looked away. I mean, I'm just her assistant. It's nothing special. He took her hands in his. They were warm and soft. No, it is special. You're special. Special projects, that is. He let her hands go and threw his arms in the air. Her hands felt cold where he had been touching them. That's the pinnacle. Only the best get to work there. It's real problem solving. He looked at her, clearly very, very impressed. Oh, nonsense, she said. It's not that big a deal. But she trailed off because she knew it actually was, especially given what she had learned about her job. I mean, a huge chunk of my day was spent catching Charlie. Charlie, he said, leaning in. Yeah, he's sort of a space otter that was caught nosing around the docking bay. So they sent him to special projects because that seems to be where all the weird stuff gets sent. That's a lot of what I file away there. A space otter. We have Luhari back home. They're good luck. They can't fly in space. They wouldn't be able to breathe. How does Charlie breathe anyway? Or withstand the radiations? Wow. Does he guide lost spaceships home like Luhari do? Well, not spaceships, boats. They guide boats. They play tricks, too, sometimes. The flood of words was a lot, but she managed to say tricks. That he does. She had no idea about any of the rest of it. Given that Charlie had spent most of his time running inside the walls of the giant wall-sized computer and monitor bank, you can't possibly spend your day chasing an otter, he said. That doesn't have anything to do with immigration. Explain more, he leaned forward again. This time, he did dip a finger in her goop and then delicately licked it off his finger. Fascinating. Wow, that's good. He looked surprised. I know, right? So what I'm actually working on is that we need branding for the immigration program. You know, now that we're expanding in this sector, whole new waves of humans from all the planets are finally being allowed into the garden. And we need something that makes it seem less intimidating. He leaned back and crossed his arms. Biceps bulged. She squeaked. Terrifying? Terrifying it is. I mean, the garden is wonderful. I never dreamed it would be so amazing. Shinar seems so small to me now. A planet nearly got eaten today, she said. He had the grace to look abashed. Sipis, I know. It's not safe out there, but it's still magical. I mean, it's a galaxy where there are singing asteroids and space otters and talking tentacles and talking tentacles. He looked somber for a moment. Yeah, I know the adversary is no joke. It's evil, actually. I shouldn't make light of it. Bug in the programming. I talk like that when I get nervous. Makes it seem smaller, like a glitch in the system. He froze suddenly, a grimace on his face. She almost reached out. Then Raluan shook off the serious moment and grinned. So you need a way to make it seem welcoming. Well, the Luhari welcome us when we come back into port. Maybe your Charlie can do something similar. When the poor huddled masses teeming in their millions show up at my workstation to get their stamps and profession certificates, maybe they need a friendly Luhari to offer them hospitality. And help, she added. The point of the program is it'll be a good contact point, a liaison for new arrivals. He slammed his hands on the table again. It was hard enough that the bowl of goop jumped and spattered. A hospitality and resource liaison. Goop had landed in her hair. You see, he was grinning wildly. Hurl, hurl. She was picking the goop out of her hair with a napkin, utterly embarrassed. No, H.R.L. Initiative, Charlie. She was confused, but he grabbed his own napkin again. Hold still, he ordered. Then he dabbed at her hair and her cheek. You got some here at her nose. And he was close, leaning over the table. She could feel his warm breath. He ran a finger down a loose strand of hair, pulling goop out. Then he popped his finger into his mouth, sucked the goop off, and sat down. So good. Flustered, the assistant stood. I have to go. He was crestfallen. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to get delicious goop all over you. It's fine, really. I just need to get back to work, she said, holding her tray in front of her like it was a defense. Well, don't forget Space Otter mascot. The name was almost here already. The light bulb came on. The Hospitality and Resource Liaison Initiative. He grinned. Celestial initial, C.H.A.R.L.I. That actually works. I hope to see you again, miss, he said, standing suddenly. One of his glasses tipped over, but it was empty and it didn't make a big mess. He swept some sort of Hansian bow and declared, Where the waves go, yes, may your boat be steady. You too. I hope to see you again. And as she walked away, she admitted to herself she felt the same way. But visions of cartoon otters were already dancing in her head. Short time later, Relu and Luacrest rounded the corner of the hallway that led to the kitchens. When he got to the blank part, no one was coming either way. He tapped a quick pattern on the wall and it slid open. Inside it was dark, and the circuitry's glow was comforting. And as the secret door slid shut, he pulled his useless glasses off his face and tucked them into a pocket. He cracked his neck and rubbed at his eyes more firmly than usual. The eyeball withdrew in its socket, irising away like an unfolding flower, and from within his skull, the telescoping sights of his true eye unfolded across his face and snapped into place. And as he dropped his disguise, digital code began to scroll across his vision, and the augments and circuits popped out from his skin. Muscles coiled more, and the ribbing of the conduits and cords of his artificial arm became visible. Warden Luacrest, the voice came into his auditory implants. Report. Subject is unquestionably expert in filing systems and library science. As briefed, she works directly with the commissioner. It's possible she was responsible for the destruction of the artifact, but I doubt it. She seems inoffensive and timid. The probability of the artifact wandering past buoys, broadcasting musicals, seems very low. Agreed, sir, but in the interview I couldn't detect any ulterior motives or clave sympathies. Very well. Continue to engage. We cannot tolerate human insubordination leading to more destruction of the legacy of our masters. No, sir, the loss of the artifact was a terrible blow. Indeed, we cannot take action against Bunton on the evidence, so corrective measures have been taken. Sir? Bunton offered those other worlds infected by the aberration in trade. We do not know those coordinates, but we do know the world that the artifact sought for its nourishment. Pyromysis? Yes, it is no more. Sir, the rules must be followed. Yes. The servitor voice paused. We destroyed a few more worlds in the same system while there. The message should be received. And you have done well, Warden. Warden Reluin Luacrest felt the programmed sense of satisfaction rise within him. The feeling he got when the rules were followed and the order of the galaxy was maintained. The feeling of clean code, fast execution, and no bugs in the system. He held on to that feeling until he felt the servitor disconnect and the link broken. Until his systems told him he was no longer being watched. Then he let out a vast, staggering breath, pushed those feelings away, and sank down against the wall. A system's worth of planets, he thought to themselves. All those lives. He recited the secret mantra to himself. The goal is reprogramming. The goal is reprogramming. The goal is respect. Then he stood, his usual iron resolve reasserting itself. He could put up with their rigidity and callousness if he and the other wardens could just reach the goal. As long as he didn't let the feeling of power the implants gave sweep him away. As long as he didn't let the feeling of clean code sweep his mind away. He slid the panel open, shifting from one role to another, as he did all day, every day. His cybernetic implants folding back into his flesh, the banished, lingering, seductive feeling of the servitor whispers in his mind. Someday, he swore, they would respect human life. And in the meantime, he'd continue to do their bidding and spy and lie, and probably ruin some lives himself along the way. But he had to admit, she was kind of cute. And that might be a problem. That was the end of the story. We're gonna post it, or Sean's gonna post it, right, Sean?
Correct. It'll be available after the stream on starsreach.com.
What a great story.
Yeah. Sad ending, but kind of cute. It was great.
My favorite part
Great.
was the goop.
The goop,
Yeah, I love the goop and the otter.
Yeah. And the reference to Glorp and Pyromysis. Pour one out for all 5 of those worlds. 5 planets destroyed this week. It's been a rough week. Whew. All right. So, yes. So now you know a little bit more about C.H.A.R.L.I. C.H.A.R.L.I is a space otter, and we're going to try to use him to make the TPL immigration seem more approachable, a little bit friendly. He's a celestial hospitality symbol, is what he is. But anyway, let's take a moment and see some of our marketing work to try to make the TPL program more approachable. How's that sound?
I can't
Sean,
wait to see.
show us what you've been working on.
Cool. Thank you. Nice segue. I've been working pretty hard on the TPL logo, which Thomas has brought up just now. Trying to make it more of a presence in our galaxy, in our universe. So what we have here is the TPL logo. It is a black hole or event horizon right in the middle there. And then there's several pathways coming off of said black hole, because the TPL's slogan or catchphrase or mantra is forging a path through the stars. So it starts from nothing, being the black hole, and then all these pathways come out into the stars. They are there to help build and Sherpa explorers into the galaxy. So with that being said, during the lore reading, we talked about Charlie a little bit. I'll talk about his conception a little first. So Charlie basically came from the brainchild of one of our community members, Jester. He liked to toss around the idea of a space otter. And I talked to him privately, and he gave me his blessing to kind of do whatever I want with this space otter. And what came out of that was several iterations of characters, and trying to find the right balance of cuteness. So, without further ado, let's introduce Charlie, our
Let's see it.
cartoon otter.
Oh my gosh, he's so cute.
So Charlie is
What a
the mascot for the TPL. TPL uses him in all of their advertisements, and they use his cuteness as a way to entice explorers into joining their cause.
what a great mascot for them. It's adorable. It's so exciting to see something that started as sort of a community meme become part of the game, right? This is awesome.
Yes.
All
And
right.
with that, looks like I spelled the on incorrectly, but that's okay for this. We want to maybe hop over to the merch that spawned from this. So
Oh,
Merch.
exciting.
Merch.
We love merch. Oh, would
we're
you look
calling
at
this new
that?
merch collection the TPL recruitment cache. So yes, there's a lot of it. I think
This
there's
is
8
awesome.
pieces in total. We have a hat, beanie. We have a zip up sweatshirt.
Wait, is this
We've
on our
got
merch store?
it is on our merch store. It is
Yay!
available
It's live.
right now.
Very cool.
Yes.
Ha!
We have a
I lo-
black version of the TBL shirt, and then a blue version of the TPL shirt with Charlie on the back. I should probably mention that the Pioneer Zip hoodie also has Charlie on the back. We also have holographic stickers. You can put
Oh,
Charlie on
awesome.
all of your devices, on your
A
fridge.
laptop.
You want to share, yes, Charlie with everybody, hopefully. We have a TPL branded patch. You can put it on all your clothing. And then our probably favorite item of this drop is going to be the Charlie Galactic Getaway shirt. It's a
Much
Hawaiian shirt with
requested.
lots of Charlie. Yeah, we
That's
have a lot of
amazing.
requests for Hawaiian shirts. Our community loves Hawaiian shirts.
Would you look at that?
So we
That's
got
awesome.
a TPL logo, and then we've got Charlie amongst all of the hibiscus flowers.
Oh, that's
Several
amazing.
variants of Charlie.
People are gonna love this.
Oh yeah. I forgot the Old Man Observer is gonna flip when he sees this.
He is. He's wanted this for a while.
Yeah.
And I love the design of the TPL insignia. It just looks really good. Excellent.
Yeah, fantastic. Yeah.
Thank
It
you
looks
for
like a
that.
real corporation. I like it.
Yeah, totally.
Cool. So
I
yeah,
just
hop on
want to point out,
starspeech.com
guys.
right now.
I want to point out, guys, before Sean came to the company, this is what our shirts look like. I'm wearing an older one right now. I don't know if Violet Light made this. Some of you remember these old people, or if Cindy made it, but they were plain back in the day. Ever since Sean came to the company, our shirts are so much better. Anyway, thank you. Oh, cool. Thank you for pulling all these things together.
These are so cool.
Absolutely.
I love it. They're very cute.
Oh, thank you for the hat too. This
Absolutely.
hat doesn't show up on stream as well as I would like it to. It has the same logo
Mhm.
here and here.
It fades in a little bit.
Yeah, I'm gonna order that new
It'll pop.
hat. It's when the
Yeah.
show's over here. Thank you very much. Woohoo! All right. So
Yeah, what a great
is that
look.
a patch? Oh, that's the hat.
Yeah, this is it's embroidered on the hat.
Nice.
You want to look at the patch?
Yeah.
This is
Yeah,
a
let's see the
mock-up,
patch.
so it doesn't fully represent what it looks like, but this is the TPL patch.
Mhm.
Nice. Nice. Thomas, crank up your machine. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to do a giveaway of this patch.
Oh, how
Um,
exciting, everyone.
Let's talk about what you could do with this patch for a second. I'm going to go grab something out of my closet to show you. 1 second.
He disappears. Here, watch my cat. That's the vibe I just got.
It's so fun to be getting patches. I know I have a patch jacket somewhere.
This is a denim jacket, an old denim jacket. And on the back,
Yep,
it has New World Computing. Maybe you guys remember a game called Heroes of Might and Magic, or
of
Might and Magic
course.
series.
I do.
Yeah, this was the original company that made those. I worked on Heroes of Might and Magic 2 and 4. So
Oh, that's
I
so
got
cool, Rick.
yeah.
What a
I'll
great
just put it
jacket.
down for now. So yeah, find something denim you've got in your shop, in your
Mhm.
house somewhere, and this will go well on it. Pants and anything.
Oh, it would look cool in pants. A little bit punk.
Yeah, my goal is to make a series
Hey,
of
puppy.
mission patches, so you can
Oh,
represent
very
various
cool.
factions within the game,
Yeah,
or even events.
just like a real astronaut.
Absolutely.
Awesome. I think that's really cool. Yeah, the aesthetic just
Dog.
looks great. You did a wonderful job. It looks like a
Yeah.
real mission patch.
Thomas, can you
Thank
take
you.
over and do the giveaway part?
On it.
Thank you. The dog
What do they
cried,
need to
so I
do?
had to pick him up for a second.
This time you guys need
TPL.
to type TPL. Yeah.
TPL.
Everyone type TPL if you want to enter this giveaway for this awesome patch.
Perfect original last stitch plan, alluvium. Perfect. Yeah. And we'll afterwards we'll get you to contact us and we'll figure out a way to get it to you. Yes. Yeah. I know. Cool. And then after this, we're going to do one more giveaway for a Reacher tier package. If anyone doesn't have that yet, we'll
Well,
put
that's
that.
exciting.
Yeah. But right now we're focused on this TPL patch. So TPL is what you want to type. 1 entry per person.
It's so cool to see this important faction in the game starting to come together aesthetically with the space station and with
Absolutely.
this. It's awesome.
I really
And
An
love
then,
exciting step.
I love the lore that Raph is building around it too. It's awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, me too. Yeah, he's such an exceptional writer. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah. Saturday, we're going to be back here for another live stream. Dave
Mhm.
Georgeson is going to join us up on stage, and we're going to talk about Brave New Worlds. There's a lot to tell you why we built the worlds like we did, and I'm using we very broadly because I didn't. Why, yeah, why we did certain things, and what we hope people will take into the experience and get out of the experience. What changed and why. It's a very interesting.
It's a huge
So
patch.
more on that, yeah. And we'll do more giveaways on Saturday also. So
Woohoo.
come and join us if you can. That's from 9 to 10 Pacific, noon to 1 Eastern. And also, it's immediately being followed by our first 36-hour playtest.
Woohoo.
From 10 a.m. on Saturday morning to 10 p.m. Sunday night. It'll go all weekend. You didn't have any weekend plans, did you? Because
I know
now
people are
you do.
super excited.
Now you do. Yeah.
It's going to be a lot of fun.
I put you down now. No. All right. Small dog likes to be held sometimes. Big dog does not like it.
I love when small
One of my
dogs on the
dogs are being
show.
held.
I'm gonna put you down.
I am about to close the giveaway.
Yay.
All right, everybody, get your entries in. It's about to close. TPL in the chat. Oh, we got one more first-time person.
Yay.
A bit
Thanks for
late,
joining
huh?
us.
Close.
All right.
Oh, we got one more. Oh, it's too late. Sorry, Chase.
No, still in time, still in time.
Oh, it's still in
I
time?
haven't seen the
Good.
close.
Yeah,
I
it's
haven't
always
seen the
like that.
close
Awesome.
message yet.
Third time we say that,
Wonderful.
it's gonna happen. Yeah.
There it is.
Yay.
Okay. I'm going to close it now.
Go for it.
Thank you, Thomas.
If you're in the if whoever the winner is, if you're in the Discord,
You won.
URL 2.
Oriel 2. Congratulations. If you contact Rick in Discord, he's Carneros. He'll be able to help you out.
If you're not in the Discord, send in an email to us at support@playableworlds.com.
Be sure to
and tell us you won the patch. Yay!
Yay! What a great prize! I mean, that's a
Yay.
real piece of memorabilia.
Yay! Very cool. First one too. No one's had a chance to buy this yet. You're in the Discord. Okay, just open a convo with Carneros and I'll get you hooked up.
Yeah, I also sent you a message on Twitch just in case to double check.
Yay!
Thank you, Thomas.
Okay. Thank you, Thomas. Do you want to set up for the next one while we're talking? Because we only have 5 minutes left.
Oh yeah, time flies, huh?
Yeah. Well, we spent a lot
my
of time
screen share too.
reading a story.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I also want to tell people, if you go to starsreach.com/store, you will see all the work that Voodoo's been doing here. And you could see these cool things. Scroll down for the merch. Yay. We're making good progress towards 24/7, guys. And I think you will see some of that in this new Brave New Worlds update. Yes. If you are playing with friends and you're all jumping in together, I have one piece of advice for you. When you get to the kiosks and you can pick your starting role, I recommend that folks take different roles, because that will give you more resilience as a group for how to handle what you need for the group.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway.
It makes sense to diversify your party.
Okay, Thomas, do you want to lead us on the next part? Maybe just have
what do they type?
2 minutes.
And this time it's gonna be different. It's hero.
Hero.
All right, everybody.
For the badges.
Type hero in the chat.
In the main hall.
And this gets you an Explorer package, right? Which gives you access to the game and a
This
few other
gives you a
goodies.
Reacher pack.
Oh, Reacher.
Yeah. Um, uh, Nina hates it if we just mix up all the names and say different ones each time. Supposed to be Reacher.
I don't know if I can kick you off.
Yeah.
No, I cannot. I cannot
Oh,
cheat.
well, it's okay. It's all right. Anyway, yeah, good stuff. And we'll do it again on Saturday. If you win this one, again, open a conversation with Carneros on Discord or send an email to support@playableworlds.com and give us the email address you want to use to sign up and we'll get the Reacher package attached to that email and get you hooked up with a Steam key and get you into the playtest.
Yeah,
It's running right now.
by the way, we're gonna message you on Twitch anyway to double check your identity every time.
Okay.
Great way to get started in the game, folks. Join the
Yeah.
just put hero in the chat.
I can't wait to get one of these.
Welcome, Outlaw.
I want to get all
First
of them.
time. Oh, I know. They're so cool.
Yeah.
I'm excited to own my first Hawaiian shirt because I don't own any.
Dude.
What a great opportunity.
All right. Yeah. I grew up as a Navy brat, and so we moved all over the place. And for a while, we got sent to Hawaii, and I enjoyed it a lot. It was great. My sister, in
Beautiful
particular,
place.
thought it was the best place she ever lived, and moved back when she grew up. Anyway, yeah. Okay, we're gonna have to wind it down pretty soon because some of us have to go to the next meeting. Retired Air Force, nice. Thank you for your service. And an Air Force brat, nice. Yes.
I'm also an Air Force brat.
Nice, yeah. Marcus, oh, you stayed up. Good night, sir. Yeah. Wow, that's crazy.
We got 6 people.
I thought about Marcus when we set up the 36-hour playtest. I go, finally, Marcus can play reasonably.
He'll have lots of time to play.
Yay.
Yeah, a lot of people, it'll be a great opportunity to put some time in and explore these new worlds.
I'm gonna close the giveaway, I guess.
Go for it.
The giveaway is closing. Oh, we had one more.
Sage got in there. Yay.
Wow, okay.
Perfect.
Well played, Sage Dragon Fox. Hasn't closed yet.
Okay, now it's closed.
Okay.
A bit buggy because we had also another giveaway before.
Oh. We should try to separate them more, I guess. Oh, nice, Sage. Thank you for your service. Nice. All right. Navy and Air Force crew here.
Okay, let's try.
Okay, what else do I need to remind you guys? Yeah. It'll be fun.
There we go.
I'm looking forward to walking around Comic-Con tomorrow. And Raph will be there too.
Congratulations.
Yeah. And then I'll come back.
Congrats. Coconuts on winning.
Yay! Psycho Coconuts, welcome. Yay! All right, so we have to hook him up. You PM him first, Thomas.
Mm-hmm.
But okay, we got 2 winners to process. Yay!
Yay! Congrats, y'all.
Okay.
Okay, I wrote down their names, so we can deal with that. Thank you very much, you guys. We're going to need to close the stream now. Thank you to Thomas for stream engineering and all the stuff he did in the background. Thank you to Sean and Logan for your hard work this morning, and Sean for all the stuff you built and shared with us and got on the
Absolutely.
store already this morning. Now I got something to look at during any boring meetings today. And yeah, thank you guys all for coming and joining us on a Thursday morning. We'll see you on
Thanks, everybody.
Saturday, or
Mhm.
we'll see you in game. All right.
See you.
Thank
Have
you
a
See you
very
good
next
day.
time.
much.
Bye.
Bye-bye.